Hello and welcome back. Joining me in the studio to discuss some of the challenges facing traders in the commodities market is Siavosh Arasteh of the information platform Agflow. Siavosh, thank you for coming to the studio.
Thank you for having me.
Now, for viewers who don't know, let's just find out a little bit about Agflow. What does it do?
So Agflow is a web-based market information platform for physical traders of agricultural products at a global level. We specialize on grains, oilseeds, and vegetable oils. The way it works is the following. Agflow centralizes information coming from a variety of sources on the issues that matter to the traders and offers insights on the go to traders through a web application.
Okay, and where do you see Agflow heading at the moment? What sort of direction that are you looking to go?
So we've been working on Agflow for a year now, approximately. We launched Agflow at an alpha level in November 2013 at the Global Grain Conference in Geneva. It was a very basic product. We wanted to launch it early to get some early feedback, and since then we've improved the application on a regular basis. At the moment we're in beta mode. So I think the product is functioning well. We have very good positive feedback. Our goal is to bring Agflow to a commercial position in July where we can start to offer subscriptions to the actual traders. Generally speaking, things are going well for us right now. We have over 315 members on the platform. They come from 55 countries around the world. They all represent companies with reputation in the physical trade. So we could have an oilseeds crusher in Ukraine, or a physical trader based in Dubai, or an Indonesian flour miller.
And that's hard, the physical trading side of it, though, isn't it? Because I mean, the idea of transporting it's much harder than, say, you would just be doing where you'd be trading non-physically, where it's just about the graphs, just about the accounts that you have. This is actually, this is physically moving.
Correct, absolutely. Financially, operationally, in terms of execution, there are a lot more challenges involved in trading physical markets. So these examples I used are really our audience. So we really address the issues faced by the typical purchasing manager for a large, let's say, animal feeds company or a trading company or an exporter. These are our audience, and these are the people we're serving.
Mm-hmm. Okay, you said to me before the interview that the world is awash with data. Now, obviously, that's a fairly generalized comment, but with respect to physical agriculture and obviously your company Agflow, what do you mean by this exactly? The world is awash with data, and how does it fit into your ethics?
I think when I take a step back and look at spaces or industries beyond agriculture, trading, or commodities, it's pretty clear today that there is an information overload. People are receiving a lot of data coming from different sources all the time, and making sense of this data and translating this data into an actionable insight that can drive decision making is a huge challenge. And we see a lot of companies across different spaces which are using technology to be able to solve that problem. I think there is something that brings all these companies together, and we're certainly part of that group as well. It's about making information simple, digestible, contextualized, and customized to the needs of the end user. And so we're clearly addressing that challenge within our very refined, specific industry. Now, succeeding at doing that in the physical trading industry for agriculture has also an additional challenge. And this has to do with the actual markets themselves, which are over the counter. In order to be able to build a good information service, it is essential to be able to have coverage of these markets. And in the OTC markets, this is less obvious to achieve. So our challenge is also to build that coverage by securing the involvement of the key information providers around the world across different commodities who contribute to Agflow and enable the broader Agflow membership to benefit from that.
One of the issues that you must be experiencing, or as the platform is being developed, is the issue of transparency in the commodities market. In particular, I mean, not just transparency is at a much greater urgency, it seems, in the financial world these days. But particularly in commodities, we've had recent questions over the pricing of certain commodities such as gold,
yes,
and so on in the commodities market. I don't know if it's the same sort of level with agriculture, but presumably this is something that you feel needs to be addressed, or needs to be addressed more.
Well, there's no doubt it's a very big issue today. We can see at different conferences, bringing the stakeholders together, that we keep on hearing the sector being urged to communicate more openly, to provide more information on their financial results, on positions, and so on and so forth. So I think it's clearly a very topical issue. Our company serves professionals, so these are our clients, and so we're not really directly involved into this issue. The way we look at it is there are two ways to look at transparency. One would be to take a piece of confidential information and make it available to the whole world. We definitely don't abide by this. Another approach would be to help the actual professionals trade better and faster based on a common denominator. Help them exchange the information in a way that suits them. That also represents transparency, I think, and we're more focused on helping achieve the second aspect. More transparency can help create better liquidity and more trading opportunities, and clearly we can already see that we'll have the opportunity to play a role in that. Of course, given that we serve physical traders with our information services, it might be the case in the future that we are asked to engage with some of the organizations at the global level which deal with the issue of transparency. One example is the G20 Agricultural Market Information System, the AMIS, which is an agency platform bringing together different countries, and we'll be happy to take part in that. But for the time being, our first and foremost concerns is to build an excellent information service for the physical traders.
To let the seeds grow.
Exactly.
Okay, Siavosh, thank you very much. Interesting stuff. Thanks for coming to the studio.
Thank you very much.
Today. That's all for the moment here on Dukascopy TV. Of course, we're going to continue to bring you updates and interviews as we go out throughout the week. But for now, from me, bye-bye.